This billionaire once said, "Do not save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving." It sounds simple, right? But this one sentence reverses the trap most of us fall into. We pay the landlord, the phone company, and our subscriptions first, leaving only scraps for our own future. Warren Buffett doesn't just preach this, he lives it. He's 95 years old, worth over $150 billion, and he still lives in the Omaha house he bought for $31,500 back in 1958. Today, I'm breaking down the 6 most powerful insights from Buffett's life that make staying poor practically impossible. Whether you're in your 20s or 50s, these steps are the antidote to the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. With that first quote, write this down. Spend what is left after saving. In a world of rising costs and lifestyle creep, we're taught to consume. Buffett teaches us to accumulate. Here is your 3-step action plan to start today. Step 1. Set up an automatic transfer, even if it's just $20 or $50 on payday. If you don't see it, you won't spend it. Step 2. For just 1 week, track the micro spends, the coffees, the apps, the convenience snacks. Step 3. Watch that safety net grow. Once you see the momentum, the habit becomes addictive. Question for you. What's one small expense you could cut today to pay yourself first? Let me know in the comments. Lesson 2. Knowledge compounds. Next, let's talk about your most valuable asset. See, money isn't just about what's in your bank account. It's actually about what's in your head. Buffett famously said, "That's how knowledge works. It builds up like compound interest." Think about that for a second. While everyone else is out there chasing a shortcut or looking for a quick AI hack, the real winners are busy expanding their knowledge base. To this day, Buffett devours about 500 pages a day. Why? Because he knows you can't manifest what you don't understand. Plain and simple, your earning power is capped by your knowledge. If you want to raise the ceiling on your income, you have to raise the ceiling on what you know. With that in mind, here's a simple knowledge compound plan you can try today. Step 1. The 20-minute trade. Swap 20 minutes of mindless scrolling for a finance book or a deep dive article. That's it. Step 2. The 1 idea rule. Don't try to memorize the whole book. Just find one useful idea every day and jot it down in your phone notes. Step 3. Teach to learn. Tell a friend about what you read or share it in the comments below. When you explain a concept, it locks into your brain forever. Lesson 3. The needs versus wants trap. This next one hits hard. Buffett has a warning for anyone trying to keep up with the Joneses. He said, "If you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you do need." True freedom doesn't come from looking flashy. It comes from living lean. Buffett skips the private jets and the mansions because he knows that capital is better spent growing. Try this 30-day reality check. Step 1. Use the suffer test. If you skip an expense, do you suffer, like missing rent, or do you just miss it, like a takeout meal? If you just miss it, it's a want. Step 2. Declutter. Sell the things in your house you haven't touched in a year. Step 3. Monthly review. Instead of checking social media, check your savings. Watch your freedom build up. Lesson 4. The asset in the mirror. Now, we live in a world of crypto gurus, overnight trading schemes, and get-rich-quick courses. But Buffett's best advice is surprisingly low-tech. He says, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. Think about why that's so powerful. If you buy a house or a stock, the market can crash. Inflation can eat your purchasing power. But if you develop a high-level skill, it is yours forever. No one can tax it, and no one can steal it. If you're the best at what you do, people will pay you in whatever the currency of the day is, whether it's dollars, gold, or Bitcoin. Buffett always tells the story of how he was terrified of public speaking. He actually took a $100 Dale Carnegie course early in his career. He doesn't have his college degrees on his office wall. He has that Dale Carnegie certificate. Why? Because he says that one skill alone increased his professional value by 50%. So, if you feel stuck, It's time to stop looking at the stock market and start looking at your toolkit. Whether it's mastering communication, learning to code, or understanding management, that's where the real 10x returns are found. Ask yourself, what is one skill that if you mastered it would make you twice as valuable as you are today? Here is how to level up. Step 1. Identify the gap. Look at the person 2 levels above you at work. What do they have that you don't? Is it leadership, technical skill, better communication? That's your target. Step 2. The 1-hour rule. Commit 1 hour a day to that specific skill. In a year, you'll be in the top 1% of your field. Step 3. Apply it immediately. Don't just watch videos. Use that skill in a meeting, a project, or a side hustle this week. Investing in yourself is the only investment where the odds are 100% in your favor. Lesson 5. Breaking the silent chains. Now, why do bad money habits feel so impossible to quit? Buffett explains it with one of his favorite warnings. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Think about that word, felt. You don't feel the chain when it's just one $7 latte, one $15 sale item on Amazon, or one night of boredom scrolling through DoorDash. It feels light. It feels like nothing. But Buffett warns that these light daily leaks are actually creating a permanent link in a chain. He often tells students, "At my age, I can't change many of my habits. I'm stuck. But you have the habits today that you'll be living with 20 years from now. If you don't address the small leaks now, they become the heavy chains that keep you trapped in a job you hate, living in a house you can't afford, and wondering where your paycheck went." Your move. The silent leak audit. Step 1. Identify the micro leaks. Pick 3 small habits you do without thinking. Is it the daily snack, the premium subscription you don't use, the impulse add to cart? Step 2. The 1-week delete. Don't try to change your whole life at once. Just delete one of those habits for 7 days. Notice the breathing room it creates in your bank account. Step 3. Replace, don't just erase. When you feel the urge to spend out of boredom, replace it with lesson 2. Read 10 pages of that book instead. Small choice today equals big freedom tomorrow. Which light habit are you breaking this week? Finally, let's talk about the one thing most people run out of before they get rich: patience. Buffett famously said, "Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." In a world of 24-hour news cycles and get-rich-by-next-week TikToks, we've forgotten that wealth isn't a sprint, it's a forest. Buffett bought his first stock at age 11. He's now 95. But here is the secret most people miss. Over 90% of Warren Buffett's wealth was built after his 65th birthday. Think about that. If he had quit at age 50 or 60 because he wasn't a billionaire yet, the world wouldn't know his name. The shade he enjoys today is the result of decades of watering seeds that didn't look like much in the beginning. Don't get discouraged because your tree is still just a sprout. Don't quit because you only saved $500 this year. You are planting. You are building. You just have to keep watering it. How to plant today. Step 1. The 10-year test. Before you make a financial move, ask, will I care about this in 10 years? If the answer is no, keep the seed in your pocket. Step 2. Automate the watering. Make your savings and investments automatic. Don't rely on your willpower, rely on the system. Step 3. Celebrate the sprouts. Every time your dividends hit or your savings account ticks up, recognize it as a win. Momentum is the fuel of patience. There you have it, the 6-step blueprint from a $150 billion mind. Transforming your life from paycheck stress to lasting freedom doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen one choice at a time. Buffett proved it, and now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. Look at those 6 steps. Which one are you going to commit to this week? Is it the 20 minutes of reading? Is it setting up that $20 auto transfer? Whatever it is, write it in the comments below. When you write it down and share it, you're 40% more likely to actually do it. If you found this valuable, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive into billionaire wisdom. Check the description for links to Buffett's full letters and the books we mentioned today. Stop chasing the hack and start building the habit. Go plant that tree. I'll see you in the next video.